Mic check. Social Junkie Podcast, episode 143. Again, guys, if you hit that play button, we appreciate y'all for being with us today. I'll go by the name of P. What is that? I see.
Hit the play button.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Brandon's here as always. We are joined by Deon again.
Yeah.
My boy couldn't stay away.
Hey.
He had to come back.
Had to come back. Double back. Spin the block again.
This is our third week in a row with a guest. Deon is back with us. He was on with us 2 weeks ago on episode 141. Check that out if you haven't already. Now, what was the picture for that episode? For 141. What was the picture for episode 141? It was... Oh, the KD and Kyrie one. The traitors. The unloyal niggas. Sit down.
Damn. That hurts.
Going kind of hard.
They still ain't get traded. They still just chilling.
I'm just gonna chill right now.
Is there a deadline?
Collect that check.
Not right there. It's a trade deadline in the middle of the season. In like fucking
Collect that check.
February. Yeah, they gonna check. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Hello to the YouTube community out there, everyone watching and everyone that has subscribed. We appreciate every single person that hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. YouTube episodes drop every single week. Our audio episodes of the podcast drop on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud every single week as well. The audio episodes will drop first. So the audio episode for this episode will drop Saturday. The video will drop either Sunday or Monday. Depends on whatever I feel like dropping it, guys. So that's what it comes down to. See you Sunday, Monday. Just be on the lookout. We appreciate everyone that subscribed already. Deon looked like he was shocked. He was like, damn, it's like that.
Yeah, so serious.
Make sure you send your Q&A questions. If you have anything that you want to discuss for the Q&A segment, send that to socialjunkiePod@gmail.com. SocialjunkiePod@gmail.com. Yeah, he has a little card that he's going to, our podcast card, he's going to hand this out to people. We hand this out to y'all out there. I'm pretty sure some of y'all watching that have that card. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank you to everyone that's participated in our Q&A segment. We appreciate everybody. Thank you to all the listeners around the world, wherever you're at, taking your time out to listen to this podcast. We appreciate you guys. Thank you very, very much. I would say all three of us appreciate it. You appreciate it?
I definitely much appreciate it, for sure.
Brandon appreciate it because he has a hat that's stolen.
Shut up.
You see the sense on the back of his hat, right? Deon didn't even notice it.
I noticed that. I wasn't going to say nothing.
He's like, oh, this nigga's a thief.
That's a brave man.
I'm in a thief's house.
Not
For
only,
the
not
10th
only,
time, they
not
did
only-
not take the sense off the hat.
Not only you going to steal it, but you're not going to take the sensor off.
You know he can burn it off. He don't care. That's why he just wears it.
That's what I'm saying. You know how brave you are?
Do you wear that in public?
No.
What about when it's cold out?
Oh, yeah.
You imagine? I do it on purpose.
Put my hoodie up.
I wear it and then flag it right in front of the thing and let it beep off.
These niggas are here. This is an every week podcast. For those that don't know, episodes drop every single week. Again, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud. If you don't remember our names, I'm P, that's Deon, that's Brandon. Gonna get started in a second. Pour some of this drink for us. We got some of this Bel Air, some more Bel Air we gonna drink. I don't know how much you want.
I'm going to pour my own troubles.
Okay, I'm gonna pass it over to you. I should be good with that.
I'm a big boy.
I'm gonna check it out once the phone goes down. He said I'm a big boy. I'm gonna check it out. Now I need a little more than that. Say no. Say no, brother.
Perfect for you, man.
But nah, I've only had the blue Bel Air and the pink bottle. But he was like, bro, I'm gonna cop the white one before I come through. That shit is actually pretty good.
I had to put them on. You feel me?
That shit's pretty good.
Had to put 'em on.
It's definitely fucking with the blue one. It's definitely fucking with it.
Better than the... Well, you know what? I'm about to find out.
I don't know if it's better, but it's fucking with it. How much you got in your cup, brother? I'm gonna let you say some of this for you later, man.
Hey, don't worry about that.
Oh, you don't care about that?
I'm definitely not gonna ride with an open bottle.
You can put the little what you gonna do? Put that thing back on it.
Can't
not
put
gonna
it up on it. It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna
We
work.
tried that.
I be doing that all the time.
We tried that. It didn't work.
It's not gonna work. Don't worry about it.
So we just gonna finish it.
That's what it's bought for.
My guys, I guess we can cheers. Brandon already started drinking his shit. Why you
I
smelled
sipped
it?
it.
Why you smelled it?
I sipped it. Not gonna lie. Cheers to y'all out there.
Let me do a podcast rundown.
Yeah,
We are going to start. It's just pretty good.
It might be smoother than the blue one,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
I think it is smoother than the blue one, but I think the blue one has a little better taste.
Yeah.
You put a little bit of ice in here, man. You good.
That's what he did. Why put some ice in there?
Nah, I ain't
Chill.
Sorry.
We're gonna start the episode of What's Trending. I'm gonna go first this week. We're gonna go through our articles. We got a couple things after. I got a Would You Rather. I don't think we only got like one thing for music. There's not really much going on in hip hop right now or music in general. I got a couple things for sports. And then we will get into the Q&A segment to end this episode today. We're not going to answer a question from a listener this week, but we have a discussion that we are going to get into. And I do think that Brandon and Deon are going to have two different opinions on this discussion. I told you that earlier.
That you did.
I want to see y'all put the boxing gloves on and box it out in the Q&A segment. Now, fuck you, fuck nigga.
It depends on what it is, because we may have the same outcome in there.
Y'all not.
You don't think
Y'all
so?
not. You
We'll
know.
see.
We're going to see what
Definitely
it is.
This is Currency Biscayne, baby. We gonna let this ride. I'm joking. We finna say. It's like, damn, nigga, gonna play another song.
That's what they was going to say at the end, too.
All right, we go. We're gonna. I'm gonna play that in the episode though. I'm gonna play it in the episode
for sure.
I'm gonna start in what's trending this week, guys. The first thing I have, we have a report coming out from the FDA. The FDA. What's FDA stand for?
Federal Drug Administration.
Okay. I was gonna say some bullshit, but you beat me. You
Sure.
beat me with the real answer. Cause I was gonna say some really funny bullshit, but you beat me with the real answer. FDA is considering allowing the sale of many over-the-counter birth control pills. The pill will become the first ever over-the-counter birth control pill. The Food and Drug Administration, look at Brandon, is set to evaluate an application for what will be the first over-the-counter birth control pill. According to The Verge, French pharmaceutical company HRA Pharma announced today that it has formally asked the FDA to authorize its contraceptive. The submission comes as the United States is grappling with a fast-changing reproductive health care landscape after the Supreme Court ended federal protections for abortion. Do y'all think this is a good idea or a bad idea? Over-the-counter birth control pills, because of course birth control has to be prescribed to women.
So you can just go to like anywhere and just get it.
Yeah, birth control pill.
That sounds a little fishy, dog.
Sounds a little fishy. Why you say that?
I don't think they would go behind lawmakers that they're lobbying in order to pass certain things for them. You know, I don't think a federal entity is going to do that.
What do you mean? Hold on.
I don't see them going because we're saying
Listen.
that they're going to allow birth control pills,
Right.
even though
Oh, what just
the law-
happened? Well, what just happened with the Supreme Court? Okay.
and they're going to essentially kind of go behind federal jurisdiction because it's on a federal level.
Well, that's
states to be up
that's
to-
an abortion. I forgot to unplug the damn thing. That's an abortion, though. I mean, that's an abortion. Birth control is not an abortion. Birth control is not an abortion.
I mean, I guess.
I mean,
I don't know. I honestly don't know what. I mean, then again, how much do you know what's in birth control pills, right? So.
We don't. Go ahead, brother. Give your opinion.
I just feel like, it's easy to make something very cheap, easy, simple.
What do y'all think is the retail price for the over-the-counter birth control pill? The Plan B, the good Plan B is $50, $49.99.
But see, that's what I'm saying. At this moment, it's probably gonna be $8. Remember they had
For birth control?
Remember they had the $8. What was that? That's what they had the last time.
What? $8 what? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you talking about. $8 what?
SM's Club.
Oh, the Plan B's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that.
So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's like
Nah, birth control. They know the market for birth control. Oh, the market for over-the-counter birth control is a moneymaker, so they're not gonna charge $8. I think it would be definitely more than that. I would say.
it's
I would
weird.
think-
Like
I think they probably charge from $25 to $32.
I think it would
I
be
mean,
the
if you
same
got
as
insurance,
as
if you got insurance, that's what I'm saying. You gotta think about if you got insurance now, they're gonna capitalize off the insurance company.
Yeah.
Because at this moment, if you got insurance, of course you're getting discounts regardless.
right.
People got Walgreens card around the world. They want their points.
You got a Walgreens card?
I used to.
What happened to it?
To be honest with you, I started towing, so I didn't have insurance at that time.
Okay.
But now that I have insurance, I just go to Walgreens and that's it.
What's better, Walgreens or CVS?
I think Walgreens. CVS, if you ever went inside of CVS always has an old Western funky smell.
It do. That's true.
Like I said, old Western.
It do, though. That's true, though.
You can't nobody argue with me on that.
I can't. I don't remember how CVS smells.
Go
I
inside
can't think about it.
go inside of CVS and then go inside of Walgreens. It'll change your life.
That's true.
Walgreens has a smell to it.
It smells
but
fresh.
Yeah, it is a fresh smell.
It smells fresh. It smells
CVS
like
smells like an old Western movie.
tell me.
It smells like a John Wayne movie when you walk in.
Old Dirty Harry.
I think that y'all need to wear condoms. I think that's what y'all start pulling out.
At the end of the day, that's what it's gonna boil down to for sure. But I mean, again, it's like you gotta take one and you giving one. You take these rights away and you taking these other things away, and then you're trying to give these little side streets in a sense. Man, it all equals up to one thing. If you wear a condom, you protect yourself. Not only are you preventing a possibility of a child, but you're preventing.
Nah, I want to fuck her. Nah.
I think
Now, when you're with someone, that's different. I feel like if you're with someone committedly, if you know you're in a relationship,
Raw dick.
Just use the term just relationship, but when you just with someone just in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like when you say relationship, people look at it differently.
Yeah. What's the cap? Like when you're in a relationship, all right, we've been together for this long. We should start fucking raw. What's that amount of time?
Oh, it ain't no amount of time. I feel like it's just the person. I feel like I don't know.
It's the person. How comfortable you are.
Yeah, I don't feel like I just sit down and have a conversation.
What if the girl's like, it's been a week. You can take it off now.
Nah, damn, I got a question. I got a question. How we? No.
How did we get here? What do y'all? Hey, to the listeners out there, what do y'all think guys' reaction was when we created condoms? Like these motherfuckers, I'm trying to have y'all reproducing.
Oh, this is what they gonna say. I'm allergic. I only use lambskin.
Do y'all think God got bad when we created condoms? Like these motherfuckers, I'm trying to have y'all reproduce this earth and keep motherfuckers on here. Y'all want to strap
I
up.
think it was the people that got mad, honestly. That's for sure. Because if you think about it, look, people are getting bashed for having kids. Look at Nick Cannon. Gets bashed.
This nigga always wants to go back to this Nick Cannon shit.
Cause how can
But
you
he
say
okay.
something?
But he okay with having it though.
It's okay, but what I'm saying, how can you say something about that by saying, in a sense of, God wants you to reproduce.
I think it's the fact that
But
he's
then when you
doing
do
it
it,
with
it's
so
like,
many
wow.
women. It's the fact that he's
I
doing it
get
with so
it.
many
I
different
get
women.
it.
That's
I
what it is.
understand.
That's the problem.
I understand.
Even with Future too.
I get it. If it was
Yeah,
with
y'all
one
was tripping
woman-
on that though.
If
About
it was
that shit.
with one woman, then it's okay.
What you talking about?
We was arguing at work and they was saying that Future niggas don't be talking about the shit with Future like they do with Nick Cannon. Niggas be talking
And
about
I-
Future's baby daddy situation. Niggas
Yeah,
talk
we
about
do.
that all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, but I feel like it's definitely different. I feel like Nick Cannon gets really dragged.
Future gets dragged
He
on
gets
Twitter.
dragged, but at the same time, it's like a publicity stunt for me. It's like fair. That's
For
how I
Future?
look at it. Yeah, that's how I look at it. It's like
Future don't be saying nothing though. He just be chilling.
my point exactly.
Nick
He just
Cannon
go
be the
produce-
main one.
he
Oh,
go
I
produce
want to.
another one. That's all Future gonna do. Go produce another one. But the thing with Future is different. Nick Cannon, he ain't out here just doing everybody else's baby mama. Future out here doing everybody else's baby mama.
Because Scottie Pippen didn't sign his autograph when he was a kid.
Next.
That is true.
Anyways, what's the next thing I have? Y'all know when you go on YouTube and you can't go off of YouTube, like you can't just turn your phone off and just have the YouTube still playing.
Yeah.
I think this article is about changing that. I could have been wrong. According to The Verge, Google has announced that YouTube's picture-in-picture mode for iOS and iPad OS, which lets you watch videos in a floating window while using other apps, is rolling out to more people. According to a community post on last Monday, people running iOS 15 should start seeing the feature soon. Through there is some fragmentation in its availability. So on the new iPhone update, pretty much, it looks like you're going to be able to be on YouTube and still go through your other apps, which I think comes handy.
Cool. Yeah, that's
Unless
pretty
you get YouTube Premium and just pay for no ads, and then you just pay, you can listen to music and shit like that. I don't use YouTube that much though.
I don't either. I just use
But make sure you watch Social Junkie Podcast on YouTube every single week, guys. Make sure you do that. But I don't really watch YouTube that often.
Yeah, nah. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Lately, that's all I've been watching is YouTube. When I go downstairs, yeah. Let me put it like that. When I go
What you be
downstairs,
watching?
my man cave.
Tropic Thunder.
Nah,
You did watch Tropic Thunder on YouTube though.
I did, but I don't know. Lately, I've been watching stupid stuff like court stuff.
Court stuff?
Yeah, like just people charges and sentencing.
Like First 48 type shit.
Yeah. I guess you can say that. It's been weird stuff.
What you be watching on YouTube, B?
I don't really be watching YouTube like that, to be honest.
So when's the time like you would go on YouTube? Is there any time like
School videos, that's it.
to look up like research shit?
Yeah, then classwork.
Yeah, back in the day, I used to get on YouTube. I think like growing up, watching
Yeah.
videos was definitely better just listening to it on the radio.
The kids
That's
be the
true.
ones on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, our kids be the ones.
But now,
definitely on YouTube.
yeah, it's like YouTube.
Yeah, it used to go hard for YouTube. Not YouTube, but videos in general.
Oh, your
It's
son,
like-
your son be on YouTube too? He be on YouTube? Your son?
What?
Your son be on YouTube
Shut
too?
up.
He said, "What?"
Hey man, when you gonna pop one up?
Don't worry about that.
You see what this nigga just said? He talking to me?
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it. Next thing we have here, BMW. BMW, the cars. They are selling heated seat subscription for $18 a month. I heard this on the radio. Heated seat subscription for $18 a month, $180 for 1 year, $300 for 3 years, or $415 unlimited access to heat up your seats. Here's the article. BMW is now selling subscriptions for heated seats in a number of countries. The latest example of the company's adoption of microtransactions for high-end car features. A monthly subscription to heat up your BMW's front seats costs roughly $18, with options to subscribe for a year for $180, 3 years for $300, or pay for unlimited access $415. How stupid and insane is that? You are paying to heat up the seats in the car that you purchased.
So you know what? The people that made it, it's not even stupid on their behalf.
Because, yeah, they're trying to make money, but at the same time, I purchased
Don't they
this
come with
vehicle.
heated seats, though?
It should.
They don't?
Yeah, I believe most.
I had an
of these
05 that
vehicles-
had heated
No.
seats.
That's what I'm saying.
It's going to come in there, but once you hit that button, they're going to charge you for a subscription. I'm assuming is what's going to start
How does
happening.
that work? So you mean to tell me they monitorizing
They
their
have to.
seat usage?
They have to in order
Over
to
the
do
years.
How do you
updates.
purchase a car and still be charged? That's like them sitting here saying, you know what, you can buy this car, but hey, I'm gonna charge you for putting gas in it.
That's exactly what it's saying.
How much is $18 a month? It's $216 for years, or you can just do the year for $180, 3 years for $300, or $415. Just pay a $415
Or
flat
you
fee for
can
unlimited
just sue
access.
BMW and say you stupid.
But they're not. You can't sue them for something that they're telling you about, though.
Oh,
Because this
that's
is
the
something
case.
that they're telling people about. Like, hey, this is what we're doing
BMW is
now.
finna lose a lot of customers.
I would agree to that. I don't understand what the point of this is. Like, I want to heat my seats, bro. Like, what's the point of that? Like, why are you charging me to heat my seats? You had heated seats on the G35?
I got heated seats in my car. Heated
Heat
steering
seats is
wheel.
it's not a new thing, man.
Yeah.
That stuff has been out for a while. Even, I'd probably say even as old as 03, 04.
And you said they charging for the front seats?
No, I was just saying heated seats in general.
I'm about to say, because I got a heated front and rear. Can you imagine they say, hey, if you heat the whole car, it's
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's one flat fee for the whole car. I hope
It's
so.
18 for the front and 18 for the back.
$36 off top, my boy.
That would be insane. You got another pillow, B?
Nah, don't worry about that.
Here.
Go and get your abs
Thanks, brother.
right, man. Get your abs right. Yeah.
Go ahead, get this pillow right. What's the next article I have here? Oh, it's about the rent in New York.
Of course.
I want you guys to guess the average amount of rent in New York.
Right now?
It has just broke a record. The first time in history this amount. The average amount of rent. The average amount of rent. Oh, I'm sorry, in Manhattan.
Oh,
in Manhattan, in the
Manhattan?
city. In the city.
Oh, 1800.
No, 1800 is the boroughs, bro, in the bricks.
You're right.
He's from New York, so
You're
I'm
right.
assuming he would know.
So it's
I'd probably
definitely-
say for Manhattan,
A month.
what part? Like,
Manhattan.
He's
It's
in
all of
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
I'm going 24.
no, it's not 24.
You think it's less?
No, I think it's more. I think it's actually
It
double
is
that.
more. It is more.
You think so? You know for a fact. You think it's about 40? At least 4?
I think it's probably about 48.
Jeez.
Brandon was very close. It's 5,000.
Oh, jeez Louise. For a month?
Yeah.
Give me some.
The average Manhattan, New York price for rent breaks $5,000 for the first time in history. According to New York Post, a study tallied an average Manhattan rent of $5,058 per month, which alone would set a city tenant bank nearly $61,000 a year. That figure marks a 1.7 month-over-month climb from the $4,975 average rent recorded in May, as well as a 29% year-over-year spike from the $3,922 average found in June of last year.
Damn.
I just sobered up.
$5,000 fucking dollars a month to live in Manhattan.
First off,
That's insane.
I can't say nothing because I'd want to live in LA, so I can't say nothing. I'd like a Skyview type deal, like, or even Miami. So I can't,
Downtown LA is not clean though. It's like downtown LA is like dirty. No, it's not
like
clean.
Miami.
hey, listen, man.
Miami's not dirty.
It's not.
No, I'm
about to
saying,
say,
like,
you got
either
certain
or.
parts. You got certain parts. Certain parts.
The parts I was in downtown LA, that shit was dirty.
Yeah, but you was in the parts that was cheap.
I don't know what was cheap. We was just downtown getting some food and shit. It was good
That's
pizza
what
and
I'm
shit.
saying.
That place that we had went, that Ark had took us.
The
that was
rooftop
nice.
shit, that shit was nice.
That was nice.
That shit was nice.
Man, y'all was out there, what, South LA?
I don't know. I don't know where it's at.
I
We
don't know
would
where
just
that
ride.
It was a nice place though. It was a nice place. I don't know. I gotta see what the pictures.
It was a rooftop restaurant that we had, and then
I'm
The
saying,
fucking
like,
valet gave us a car. Looked like they hit it. They looked like they hit something, so we had to question them about that.
they probably did, but you wasn't gonna get no money back.
Nah, but I was the one like, hey man, come here, let me talk to you.
No, you didn't.
Did not do that, Brad. Wasn't I the one that went over there and talked to the nigga?
Yeah.
So let me talk to you.
Yeah.
What happened with that? Hey man, don't blame it on me, man. I didn't do anything, man. We didn't do anything. I was like, nigga, yes y'all did.
Because it looked like they did.
Catch them off work.
But it looks like, nothing happened. We took the car back and everything's fine. But $5,000 a month in Manhattan is absolutely ridiculous. You probably get nice city views and.
Is it worth it? That's the main question.
No, I wouldn't say New York is worth it as opposed to after seeing like California and Miami.
But see, California, it gets boring. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm going out there, dog.
You know what it is? He's lived out there.
Well,
I say that every time. Like,
gotta
that's
think
why
about it.
Miami.
Would you go to New York?
I would go to New York to visit, not to live. I don't like people. It's too many people.
It is too
It's
many
way too many people.
But it's the same thing on Cali, right?
My point exactly.
But that's what I say.
But then again, you got to think about it. It's growing. So not only are you able to go to a decent area, but you really got to worry about the gangs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you going somewhere to try to live property or live better, but still got to worry about whatever. If you're not a millionaire living in Beverly Hills, gated community, inside of a gated community,
Beautiful places out there, guys.
it's worth it, but it's not worth it.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel. Like, unless you just time, you know what I'm saying, you're going out there to vacay, that's one thing. But to really, I don't know. I feel like everybody different. Everybody different. Like, here, it's not, Atlanta's cool.
I always feel like, to him, New York ain't shit anymore because he lived in New York. Yeah. To you, LA isn't anything because Miami isn't anything because I've been to Miami a million times.
Yeah.
And when you live somewhere for so long, you're tired of that place. You want to go see some new shit. So that's why he feel like LA is the place to be.
Yeah.
What's your city of choice? Like, what city would you want to live in?
I'm gonna be honest with you. To say something different,
Mm-hmm.
I would do North Carolina, like Charlotte.
Okay.
I would do Charlotte.
Okay.
I thought about
You
Texas,
ever been there?
but
I've been
I
hearing
went
a lot
through.
about Texas.
I went through, but the thing is, I don't like the heat.
Yeah, I don't like
It's
that
too hot.
shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In Texas?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Texas boy, in
Talking
certain
about
parts you
100
get so hot,
right?
boy, your shoe gets stuck to the
I wonder
ground.
what their winters are like in Texas.
It be actually snowing and shit over there, though.
Yeah, it does. It does.
That'd be
That's not
that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I lived in the Midwest for a minute. I lived in Missouri. It was pretty smooth. It's slow.
So
It's
you
slow
lived in
pace.
Missouri, B.
It was slow. It was slow pace. But if you just working, you're gonna make a lot of money.
Did you
out
gain an
there.
accent when you was out there?
No, but you're gonna make a lot of money. Like listen,
I go
hey,
for
listen,
it,
Y'all imagine,
you
yeah.
know how much it is for a 3-bedroom apartment out
I
there?
bet you over there it's probably like $900.
For a 3-bedroom apartment,
Yeah.
it's like $850.
Damn.
And I'm not talking about no small apartment. I'm talking about huge.
For $850.
$850.
You be
Cause don't nobody
surprised.
wanna
Whole
live
house.
out there, bro.
Whole house was like $700.
Nobody want to live out there.
Nope.
That's why.
But you make money.
You do make money.
You
You're
work
able
on
to
the
save and
production.
do all that kind of
Everything out there
shit.
is production.
Yeah, it's yeah. 'Cause
Everything
I would
Midwest
imagine.
is like you gotta think about all the trucks go to Missouri.
Take
Through
out
Missouri.
Take out the Frito factories out there and shit.
Hey, you know you went to a plant I worked at?
What?
A dog food plant. I swear.
Damn.
I smelled. Oh, I
Smell
stank.
bad.
What?
Damn.
Damn, terrible.
Did you eat some of it?
What the fuck you on?
And then I had to work
This
an
motherfucker
overnight
got some
shift. So
nut shit, bro.
look, it was on the conveyor belt. It was on the conveyor belt, and I was messing with treats. That's what's crazy.
ate
bro.
some of that shit.
No, I dozed
He's
off.
like this. Look,
No,
look.
it's funny. I dozed off in the middle of working, bro. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, bro. And I'm like this, dozing off, standing up. And I hear wham, wham, wham. The line then backed up. I didn't miss a whole lot of treats, bro. The treats then got stuck. Damn, I got fired.
Oh,
I fell asleep on
damn.
the job. Got fired.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny. Alright, hold on. We gonna move on to the next article because we still got a lot more shit. Speaking of that shit in New York, I think we talked about some inflation shit a couple weeks ago, but inflation has risen again to 9.1% in June, the highest it's been since 1981. Inflation surged to a new pandemic-era peak in June, with U.S. consumer prices jumping by 9.1% year over year, according to fresh data released by on Wednesday by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That is the highest level in more than 40 years and higher than the previous reading, when prices rose by 8.6% for the year ended in May. It is also much higher than the 8.8% the economists had predicted. So, yeah. Shit's going up.
It's ridiculous.
And if you want some cheap gas, guys, go over to the Raceway on Lawrenceville, Swanee.
Wow. Just go to, if that's the case, just go to Walmart.
It's it's $3.68 today. I went by today. That shit keeps dropping.
Yeah, it's not gonna do nothing for my car.
Yeah, because you don't take regular gas.
Water.
For the people out there taking regular gas, go to the Raceway on Lawrenceville, Swanee if you live in this area. It's $3.68 today.
I don't want to hear. I don't care about nobody with regular gas.
Hey man, everybody got their own level, brother. Don't do that. Everybody's on their own level.
I hope unleaded go higher.
You a hater. That's some hater shit. He want us to pay higher because he got an 8-cylinder. This nigga's a hater.
I gotta use premium, baby. Hope premium come down or stay where it's at. But unleaded, hey, well, that's nice. I got little deals.
Okay. Bad Boys 4. Martin Lawrence says it's still going forward. According to Variety, Martin Lawrence recently told Ebony magazines that Will Smith's slap at the Oscars won't kill the development of the fourth Bad Boys movie. The comedian said we got one more in the tank at least, implying that the future of the action franchise could extend beyond the next installment. So it could be 5.
Nah, I don't think that.
Bad Boys die.
I think Ford is gonna be the last, and I think he's gonna become. I don't know. I want to say Martin really gonna leave. I think he's gonna leave.
You know what? On this podcast too, when 3 came out, I was like, one of them's gonna die. I was like, one of them's gonna get killed.
I don't think he's gonna die. I really think he's gonna retire.
No, they didn't die in the 3rd one, but
Yeah, but I think Will
he
Smith
been talking
gonna
about
become
retirement since
captain.
number 2.
Nah, Will Smith gonna become captain.
The captain got killed. Did you see number 3,
That's what
Brandon?
I'm saying. So
I
Will
see the
Smith
third
gonna
one.
be captain.
Why you ain't seen number 3 yet?
Because
Bro?
it had looked like
minute.
kind of corny, bro. I don't know, bro.
It is a little.
It was the worst one out of the 3, but you
The
still
best
gotta
one
watch
was
it.
1 and 2, man.
You gotta watch.
Which
it.
one's the best one? What's the best Bad Boys out of all 3 of them? If you had to pick one, what's the best one?
I know nothing.
That was no, I think it was 1. It was with the white girl.
Yeah, one was with the white
Yeah,
guy.
That's
that
the
was
best one.
I think number 2 might be the best one.
What you want? With the sister?
Yeah, because
Nah.
that highway shootout, that
I
was
was
like
about
the
to say,
best scene out of
But
all the movies.
It was
Nah,
cool,
then they
but
had
you
that
know it's fake.
Porsches.
Instantly. It was cool. It was fake, but cool. You know it's fake, but it's cool. I mean,
Yeah,
movies is
but-
fake, but it's cool. It just didn't give you the thrill.
Number 2?
Nah,
yeah, bro. Number 2.
2 was dope. That shootout was cool, but come on,
With
bro.
the Haitians on the highway, and then
Yeah,
they went in the
yeah,
house and
yeah.
started clapping them niggas up in the house.
What you gonna do?
Number 2. is
Nah,
the best one
that
to me.
first one was it for me. I like
What's a classic scene from number 1? Go ahead. Can't even name it. They can't even name it. That's why number 2
when they
is
was on the
better.
highway,
That's all I'm saying.
they was getting them guns shot at them.
Number
That's
1?
what
rocket
There
launcher.
wasn't no highway number 1.
Yeah, when they was in the truck.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
they was.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
That's
both
not
of them,
better than the highway scene on number 2.
both of them was cool.
And then it
I'm
was
not
that
gonna
car
lie.
seat, that in a when it was in a storage house.
Both of them was cool.
Man, number 2 is better.
Both of them was cool, but
I feel
3
like number
was
1 is
trash.
funnier. Number
So,
1 is the funniest.
That's
one.
what makes it better.
I feel like
So
number
you
2
going
was
with
a
action?
better movie.
Because
Yeah, it was a
okay.
better movie.
I see what you're going with. Okay, I understand that. I can understand.
Because number 2
logic.
they was everywhere, nigga. Them niggas was all
But
over the place.
but it's.
Would y'all see number 4? Brandon ain't see number 3, so
I wouldn't go spend my money at a movie theater.
you wait till it come out.
No, I just buy it on TV or something.
You'll see number 4, Brandon?
You
Yeah,
gotta
you
I mean,
gotta
I
catch
had
up.
to see number 3 first.
It wasn't bad. Martin was
It just
actually
looked a little
funny.
corny, right?
No, Martin was actually really funny in number 3.
It was boring.
It just got stupid. The plot just got really stupid at the end.
It was boring. Come on, use the term boring.
It's a money grab though. They had to do it.
Come on, you don't want to use the term boring.
All right, we got some more Elon news. More Elon shit. You had this one
No, I know. I know
about
what
his
you're
daddy?
talking about. Oh no, not that one.
What you had?
Oh, that they gonna make him follow through with his lawsuit with Twitter.
He's suing Twitter.
The Twitter is suing him. They opened litigation against
Oh,
him.
because he backed out the deal.
Yeah, so he's forcing him. They're trying to force him to pay for it.
It's $44 billion.
44 billion.
Jesus
Whoa,
Christ.
that's a lot of money, boy. Boy,
So he backed out, and then they're forced. They went to a judge to see if they can get
So
him
you-
to still assume
So
responsibility.
you're telling me he has $44 billion on hand, cash. He has that.
Well, you could transfer some of his assets into liquid, right?
yeah, but at that moment, man, people out here are hurting to have debt over 5,000, 10,000. This man got 44 billion. Can you imagine somebody saying debt collector 44 billion? Your life.
Yeah, but he
kids'
worked to that point though, Deon. He worked himself up to that point.
Man, you and your next generations y'all are done.
The article I had about Elon has nothing to do with that. The article I have says Elon Musk's dad, who is 76, confirms a secret second child with his stepdaughter.
He had a child with his stepdaughter?
Boy.
His dad?
Yes, they welcomed the baby girl. Her name is Jana. She's 35. He's 76.
Wow.
Back in 2019, but only confirmed the news on Wednesday. They said, quote, the only thing we are on Earth is for to reproduce. I guess he's going the same thing with his son. The two already share... Oh, they already have a kid. The two already share a 5-year-old boy, Elliot Rush, born in 2017. See, I didn't know that. This nigga said I'm going to go ahead and grab
Wait, that's his daughter? His stepdaughter?
His stepdaughter.
He's smashing his stepdaughter?
Yeah.
So why he not in jail with R. Kelly?
She probably don't want to press
It says this one, he admitted that her pregnancy this time was unplanned and told the publication that they are no longer living together, citing their 41-year age gap. Oh, I'm not going to live with her because we're 41 years of age, but I'll fuck her because she's my stepdaughter.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck are y'all talking about right now, bro?
Is that legal?
I think it's dependent on states, right? Because in some
Quote,
states they like that shit.
Quote, it's not practical. She's 35. Eventually, if I'm still around, she might end up back with me.
Yeah, that's why it's not practical. Because of the age difference. Not because it's your stepdaughter.
So he's 70-something.
He added, quote, any man who marries a younger woman, even if you feel very sprightly, it's going to be nice for a while, but there's a big gap, and that gap is going to show itself. The Musk family tree is complicated and is growing more so by the day. Arrow has 7 children, his dad, while Elon has fathered 10 offspring. Yeah, they're just trying to populate the earth.
I got a question.
What's up, bro? You ain't got to raise your hand.
All right. How old is she?
She's 35. He's 76.
So 76, he's still shooting the club?
Apparently, bro.
So, number one, he definitely has the record of, I don't want to hear when you get old, you shooting blanks, because he's proven different.
Man, maybe he just one of those different niggas that can still do it, bro.
How are you smashing your stepdaughter?
I didn't even know. When I screenshotted this, I thought this was their first child together. I thought this just happened, but they already have a 5-year-old boy.
Is that legal?
I have no idea
Like,
how this
do you
is legal.
put it out like that and people are okay with this? Like, after the first one, you should have been in jail.
I don't know. That's really interesting because now we gotta do some research. After we're done with this podcast, we need to call somebody.
Man, I feel like
I
somebody.
don't even know if I want to do that.
We need to call somebody.
Yeah,
We need
that's
to
a
call
little
the cops.
scary, but that's a lot of money.
We need to call the cops.
I feel like that's R. Kelly time. That is legally out there saying, "Hey, I'm smashing my not just a younger. I understand she's an adult, but my stepdaughter."
So she had that first kid when she was 30. So okay, what makes it legal by law? Not saying that it's right, guys. I'm just asking a question to the listeners. What makes it illegal by law?
I don't know, bro.
Exactly. I can't even think what makes that illegal by law.
I don't know. I'm stuck on that.
She was 30 when they had the first kid. She's not underage. R. Kelly shit, they were underage. They were underage
Unless
girls.
it's some state that has like archaic laws in place, because you know how some states they have like they still regard women as property. Certain states they do based on very very old laws that haven't been amended.
Motherfuckers are fucking their cousins in Alabama.
That must be Midwest for sure.
I don't know where they live at. But the quotes I was reading were some crazy quotes. Eventually, if I'm still around, she might end up back with me. But we're not living together right now because there's such an age gap. Bro, you already have a kid with her. What are you talking about? There's a 41-year age gap.
No,
you're shooting in your stepdaughter. What are you talking about? Bro, that makes no sense.
I don't think they need to live together because he really about to go see the upper room.
The upper room. That's your favorite movie, ain't it? In life.
That's our favorite movie. He really finna go to the upper room.
That nigga said, we on deck. The upper room, nigga.
You ever you watch baseball? We on deck, Ray. We on deck. You know, I'm just gonna bust up in the motherfucking group.
You seen Life, Brandon?
I seen that shit with Martin Lawrence and anyone.
Yeah, okay.
That's a classic, bro.
All right, okay.
This
This nigga ain't seen no movies, so I had to get him.
Had to
Remember
check him,
when we stayed in
kids.
the bottles?
That's a funny scene.
Had to see what he was, kids. Had to see what he was, kids.
Didn't one of their toes slip into the bottle? Man, Phil.
Yeah, he said, "Oh my god, my goddamn toe stuck in the goddamn bottle. Would you look at that?" I was the oldest. Knock your ass off.
You know the first time I saw Life, right? This was when Blockbuster still around. Me and my mom rented a movie. I can't remember the movie that we rented, but they accidentally put the wrong movie in the box, and Life was in there. So me and my mom was like, "Oh my god!" But we just put it in the VHS, and that was the first time I saw Life.
It was made. It was made. I ain't gonna lie. My favorite part was when they was in the bunker.
I'm that baby daddy.
Nah, the baby daddy. That was funny, but when he was telling about the boom boom room, that he was the funniest part of the movie. Go on, tell him more about the boom boom room, Ray.
Yeah, tell it, Ray.
Oh yeah.
Tell it, Ray.
I think Bar was like, "Anybody trying to hear that bullshit, man? Shut the fuck up! Hey, shut the fuck up, nigga! Shut the fuck up!" Nigga was like this.
Hey, but when the nigga farted, he said, "Shut your mouth and your fat ass."
All right, I got two more things before I let Brandon go. These last two things are pretty, it's three things, but they all pretty serious. My mom was busted for selling a newborn baby to pay for a $3,600 nose job. This is a Russian woman, 33 years old, whose name has not been disclosed by the Russian media. She was taken into custody in May on suspicion of human trafficking. The mom is said to have given birth to a baby boy on April 25th at a hospital in the southern city. I don't know how to say the name of that city, but it's in Russia. Before selling him off just 5 days later to a couple looking to become parents. According to a statement from Russian officials obtained by Newsflash, the heartless mama met with a local resident and agreed to hand over her newborn son, who was in a state of helplessness, for a reward of 200,000 rubles, which is $3,200 US. We talked about this earlier. Some people don't deserve to have kids, bro.
Sold the baby for $3,200
US dollars.
For a nose job.
For a nose job that she definitely needs. Cause look at her nose.
The vanity, boy.
I'm
gonna put a picture of her in the video, guys, so y'all can see that she.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
job.
man, that nose job wouldn't help.
Oh my god.
Cause you kind of busted, fam.
How do you do that? Like, how?
I don't know, man.
She needs it, but damn, it's not worth your son. Like, damn, bro. Here's my son for my nose. Like, bro. Like
How do
this.
you live like that? How do you go home after that and eat?
She sold the baby just 5 days after giving birth. 5 fucking days, guys.
That's ridiculous.
33 years old.
Ass need to be under.
They should have had her name in this article so we can call her ass out. They didn't put her name in here.
Under the jail.
Next article here. There was a man sentenced to 3 years in prison after he stole $1.7 million from his dying neighbor. He bought cars, homes, and investment properties with the money. His name is Sam Hayes. His wife Naomi Harris. They were both sentenced after stealing $1.7 million from a dying Army veteran who lived in their neighborhood. Hayes had used his power of attorney over Davidson's personal affairs to loot his neighbor's savings, buying new cars, investment properties, and rental homes. The judge sentenced Hayes. How much time y'all think this man got for doing that?
Probably like
4 years.
No, not even 4 years.
Yeah, he got 2 years.
36 months in federal prison. His wife, Naomi Harris, was sentenced to 18 months. I'm going to put the picture of this guy in the video, and then y'all might be able to see why they got that much time. 36 fucking months, you fucking stole $1.7 million from an Army veteran, buying fucking investment properties, cars, and homes. You got fucking 3 years. You know what's so funny? I read the article how much time he got before we started, then I asked y'all how much time y'all think he got. Y'all still got it wrong.
But that's just crazy. Just
You mean
first off, what area do you live in where they got 1.3 just sitting in
4.7.
1.7? So at that moment, either you're in a nice behind area or you just knew your neighbor was stacking. Why you just didn't become a friend early? You know. Therefore, when he passed off, you know, he may leave you a little something. You know what I'm saying? He gonna knock the boot soon. He ain't gonna need all of it. That's 1.3. Damn.
It's 1.7.
Oh, sorry. Well, I don't know why he was saying 1.3. I'm just amazed.
He won that 1.3. All right, this is the last thing I got, guys, before Brandon goes. Somebody tweeted this on Twitter. They said, quote, "Fellas, unless it's your woman or your family member, do not protect them. Just mind your business." The headline reads, "A man intervened in a domestic violent dispute. He was shot and killed by the boyfriend at a gas station. The woman he was trying to protect drove away with the boyfriend." I'm going to play the video here. Why Tyler Hero got his shirt off? Why is that the first thing on my timeline? Why y'all doing that, Instagram? It's in my text messages, guys. So again, a guy tried to intervene between a domestic dispute between a man and a woman. The man ended up shooting him, and the woman he was trying to protect drove off with the boyfriend. This was in Atlanta, I believe, too.
Damn.
Oh,
D-Dosh?
I don't know. I'm gonna play here. Let's see.
Along Candler. Breaking news here. Police are investigating a deadly shooting in DeKalb County. It happened at the gas station along Candler Road. In Channel 2, Steve Gelbach is there live. Steve, you just got an update from investigators there now. What do you know?
Oh, they're still looking for a man and a woman in a car that sped off from this gas station. They were parked at a pump around 2 a.m. this morning when police say that just a bystander here at the gas station was hanging out, saw a couple in that car fighting. He says that the woman was being beaten by that driver, and then the driver supposedly pulled a gun on the man who came up to the car to try to defend that woman because he saw that fight going on in the car. But that's, again, when they say that victim was murdered here. They were parked right here at one of these gas pumps. And then again, we know that the suspect and the woman who still may be in danger sped off from here. We don't have a good description of that car. Was only told it was a white vehicle, and we have no information on this victim. But again, it sounds like he wasn't even connected to this couple, just saw what was going on here at the gas pump, wanted to defend this woman and stepped in, and now he is dead. And we'll work to get more information again on possibly the suspect, the car, and this victim who lost his life. I have another live report for you coming up in the next half hour.
So, Steve, the person who came up and tried to help.
See, I ain't gonna play the whole thing, but I know there's been a couple times on here we've talked about situations, and Brandon's brought certain stuff up, and he was saying like, you know, like the situation with old ladies that are getting attacked, and then nobody does anything, and then you come up and you be like, well, you guys got to do something about this. This is an old woman. This is why sometimes you have to mind your business and pick your battles wisely, because this man got murdered when he was trying to protect a woman from her boyfriend. Boyfriend shot this nigga, and she drove off with this nigga after this nigga was just beating her ass. That's why you have to pick your battles wisely, guys. That's why me, in certain situations, I know if I see an old woman getting beat up by somebody, I probably will intervene 9 times out of 10. But in situations like that, like domestic disputes between a man and a woman that are not elderly or some shit like that, just mind your business, guys. In my opinion, mind your business. It ain't got nothing to do with you. If it ain't gonna affect your pockets or affect your family, mind your business and just keep it moving. Because this man lost his life trying to help somebody off some bullshit. And when they sped off, they probably went to the house and he probably still beat her ass. 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So, I mean, I don't know how to say, like, what's the... I know we try to be...
There is no set circumstance.
Yeah, like, we want to be good people sometimes, but sometimes you just got to mind your fucking business, bro.
Sometimes you just got to mind your business, man.
Because if he would have just turned the other cheek and just walked away, like, man, that's their problem. He'd be alive today.
Or did some other means just, like, call the cops or something.
Something like that.
That's crazy that you say that, though. That happened to me when I was, like, 14. I was living in New Jersey at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And walking past one of the alleys. And somebody was back there beating the hell out of that girl. And me and my cousin at the time, we stopped it.
Then it ended.
Y'all
de-escalated the situation.
Nah, we just went over there. We just went over there and jumped.
But y'all stopped the situation, remember?
For sure. But, you know, it was one of those things that, you know, she ran off, you know, thankfully, you know, not with him. But I definitely agree on something like that. I don't know, it's tough because at the same time, I got daughters, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, if I see a woman getting beat on,
it's hard to walk away from certain situations.
So I feel like, don't go on over there unless you got that fire on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to say it like that because I don't promote violence, but at the end of the day, you know, if you gonna protect yourself and then you turn around and put yourself in harm's way, just know 9 times out of 10 that person is protecting themselves.
But let's say that happens, right? Say that gentleman had a gun, and he sees the man beating on the woman, and he pulls his gun out. Hey, what the fuck you doing? The other guy pulls his gun out because obviously he had a gun. Before the boyfriend pulls his gun out, the guy shoots him. He's going to jail.
So at this
moment, the guy that protected the girl and shot the boyfriend, he's going to jail. Now he's going to prison because he killed that nigga.
At this moment, that's the thing. You have to understand the laws or when you carrying the gun. So, for one, I think the first thing I would have said, you know, probably would have tried to scream from a distance. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, chill out, bro. Chill out.
you kind of see the gesture of somebody walking towards you, or about to get ready to pull something. At this moment, you kind of take a certain angle.
Mm-hmm.
You pull out, or something. If that's the case, if you feel like you're in threat like that, and that's how you handle the situation or something like that. But I don't feel like you just walk up, pull your gun out, and hey, stop beating on her. Cause at that moment you're definitely wrong. You didn't pull it out first. It's the intent of you already putting in harm in someone's way versus defending yourself. I'm stopping her from getting beat. 9 times out of 10, you yelling in the beginning, you're gonna draw attention to a crowd. Mm-hmm. Someone's gonna look. That becomes a witness. So at this moment, hey, he was trying to defend that young lady. The guy started walking towards, bringing out his weapon, and then you go from there.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different ways that situation could have went, but all in all, we say it all the time on here. Just protect yourself, guys. Mm-hmm. Mind your business when you need to mind your business. I know we want to be good people at times to help people out, but just mind your business when you need to mind your business, man. You know a situation that you don't need to involve yourself in. Everybody, most people. I know last week's episode was called Uncommon Sense, but most people have the common sense to know situations that they should have entered themselves in. So, I'll leave it there. Brandon, your turn. Go ahead, brother. I know you got a lot of articles, so.
I'm gonna try to cut some out here.
Yeah, you got to. Because after this, we don't have that much stuff, so you good. You might be good. Whatever you want to cut out, it's on you.
Law was just passed out in Arizona. So the law states that they're placing a limit on filming police. So Arizona,
The law is placed. They're doing what to police?
They're limiting filming police.
Oh yeah, I saw that in Arizona.
Arizona's governor has signed a law that restricts how the public can video police at a time that there's growing discourse across the U.S. for more transparency between police. Mm-hmm. Someone on private property with the owner's consent can also be ordered to stop recording if the police officer finds they're interfering or the area is not safe. The offense is a misdemeanor and would likely incur a fine without jail time. Quote unquote, there needs to be a law that protects officers from people who are either have very poor judgment or sinister motives. That's what he said. John Cavan. This is
What do they mean sinister motives?
Like as in like propagating like stuff on social media and giving like certain things.
Most people record police because
exactly
they beating people ass.
But that was his reason, right?
Yeah.
I'm pleased that a reasonable law that promotes the safety of police officers and those involved in police stops and bystanders have been signed into law. It promotes everybody's safety, yet still allows people to reasonably videotape police activity as their right.
So in Arizona, you cannot. How many feet is it? You can't record?
I think it's 8.
All right, so I'll back up 2 more feet and pull out my camera.
Nah, I bet you they're gonna be like, nah, you ain't back up farther enough.
I'm gonna have my meter stick.
At this moment, that's breaking the constitutional rights.
It is.
How can you say that?
Yeah, I can't pull out my motherfucking
this
phone.
Is my phone that I pay
I think it's
for
only the beginning. It's not even in the beginning. But when you think about it, we infringing. They're going steadily to infringe upon people's rights. Abortion. We talking about guns now. We talking about ability to get guns. We talking about filming now. Like, come on now, bro.
I mean, yeah.
Pretty soon we're gonna turn into that type of society, bro.
This is definitely about to turn into that old
school
1800 type.
Bro, the way that you just put it, Brandon, damn, bro.
That's exactly what the world is turning into. But it's crazy because at this moment, people gonna be able to tell you to shut up and stop breathing.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the way that he just explained that shit like that, it's just like, god damn, bro. Like y'all fucking.
That's crazy.
Like these are our rights. Like all this shit that he just named. That's just like, god damn, bro.
And this is all stuff that's going on. We talking about right now. Ability to get a gun, the ability to have the right to get an abortion. We talking about filming people because you can publicly do that. You know.
Yeah.
So
if they don't,
especially for safety reasons, because that's a lot of the videos that come out.
Correct.
Now, and we're talking about post George Floyd and all that kind of stuff, and we're talking about around that area even before then. Mm-hmm. That's how people gather the evidence. That's how we know what happened with Breonna Taylor. Right?
It's like certain shit. Like say the cop is doing some shady shit, planting weapons on somebody.
You can't tell.
You have to come within 8 feet to record some shit like that. Like you can't see no shit like that from more than 8 feet away.
I'm not gonna try. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not promoting. With that Samsung phone.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it's clear. Like it's clear. Bro.
It's like 100 feet, bro.
I'm 20 feet back.
No, it's 100. It goes 100 times.
I'm 100 feet back.
crazy.
To zoom in.
But it's just like at the end of the day, I don't understand how can we not record, but you have a body camera on and you can record. You know, we have rights. We have rights to do that. So I don't know. I feel like they should fight for that. Continue doing that, and let justice be served.
Sure.
All right, we're going to move on to this next article. 28-year-old Georgia woman was paralyzed after a visit to a chiropractor. So this took place out in Savannah. A Georgia woman has been left paralyzed after a visit to a chiropractor last month. Caitlin Jensen, 28, graduated from Georgia Southern University in May with a master's degree in chemistry and biology. On the 16th, she visited a chiropractor in Savannah for an adjustment on her neck. Soon afterwards, she got sick and she was rushed to the emergency room. That morning, we were up and talking to her before work, and then 30 minutes later, she was at a hospital in the ICU. The tests have revealed that she had 4 dissected arteries in her neck, and it led to cardiac arrest and traumatic brain injury.
Damn.
Yeah.
That chiropractor is fired, losing their license. They will never do chiropractor work again.
Yep.
Jesus
That just
Christ.
makes me think about just the noise.
Oh, this is the thing you was telling me about the other day. That's what you were telling me about the other day. Damn, I just thought about that.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you about.
But yeah, and I was saying that's definitely a lawsuit. But you were like, at what cost? Like, she's paralyzed.
Yeah, because even if they win the lawsuit, she's paralyzed now. You know, we're talking about she was literally
reverse
walking
it,
the
but-
day before for a majority of her life.
Yeah.
28 years of her life, now she's paralyzed.
You definitely can't
And she just
reverse it,
graduated.
but you got to come up off that check. Money ain't gonna make it right. Money is definitely not gonna make it right. But now at this moment, you're gonna have to have good insurance. You're gonna have to. I don't know. That's terrible. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
If God came to you guys tomorrow and said, "I will give you $100 billion, but you will never walk again," would you take it?
No, I wouldn't do that, to be honest. No.
You'll be in a wheelchair.
I would
the rest
never
of
be
your
able to
life.
run with kids when I ever decide to do that. I would never
He
be
said
able to-
you'll be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life, but I'll give
I'm
you
good on
$100
that,
billion.
I'm all right.
Nah, I'm good.
I stay humble and I continue to work. Stay grinding.
Nah, I'm good on that.
So what would you do?
I know you wouldn't take that, bro.
What would you
not
do?
Take that, bro.
You gonna think about it, huh?
You ain't running with them
Nah.
again.
To be
I'm good.
continued.
I'm good.
You gonna be rolling behind them.
Come here.
Joe Swanson, that shit.
That's messed up.
Hey,
That's
man,
not funny.
I don't
said
know
Joe
what to say.
Swanson.
Caitlyn, man, I'm sorry to hear about that kind of stuff, man.
Oh, nah, Brandon, you can't do that, bro.
What?
Well, I'm still joking. You can't
no,
just
no,
say
no.
Caitlyn. You can't do that. Oh, this nigga right here.
Bro, you're wrong.
No, but he came back in at the wrong time.
Can't do it.
I wasn't laughing at that.
Nah,
This is my good hand.
This nigga. No, I feel
Well,
for
yeah.
him. That's fucked up.
Man,
I was
feel
just
bad.
creating a hypothetical situation. That's all I was doing.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, man. Just be careful out there. I mean,
I
then
hope she
again,
gets compensated though. A hefty
I hope so
amount.
too. I definitely think she will.
I know it's not gonna give you back what you want, but I hope
sure.
you're compensated. I hope that at least helps you out. It
But
definitely
you know
help
what?
you out.
You can overcome paralyzation.
No.
Yeah. It's
Certain
it's
cases.
Certain
Certain
cases. Somebody
cases.
say it's been certain cases that people work on it. So depending on the circumstances of how bad it is,
It's very rare.
It's
it
very
is,
rare though.
But
Yeah.
you know what? I would say don't give up. And I think that's tough because you got to think about you wake up every day blessed, faithfully, and to use all 5 of your senses, and then one of them be instantly taken away, instantly.
Yeah.
Most people will flip out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people will trip out.
Get as
Most
much money as
people-
you can, man. See if you can learn to walk again, man.
But money wouldn't even money wouldn't compare to what you're dealing with. Think about it.
Yeah,
You can't
that's true.
wash yourself. You can't pee. You can't do a lot of things on your
Basically, the
own.
beginning of like another part of her life. Yeah.
Ooh, listen. At this moment, I don't want to say take me out, but
Nah.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next article. Ukraine is set to receive 1.7 billion in new financial assistance.
Damn.
So the Prime Minister, I don't know how to say his name, Denis Shamala, thanked the United States on Tuesday for its incredible support after Ukraine received a further 1.7 billion international finance assistance. So they confirmed the receipt of a grant. He said on Saturday it will come as a single donor trust fund created by the World Bank, International Bank for Reconstruction. So they're grateful to the U.S. and Joe Biden for the incredible support.
1.7 billion.
The U.S. agreed to due to Russia's large-scale aggression against the Ukraine and would go towards the state's cost budget for medical services.
Are you happy about that?
I'm not.
You're not, and why not?
I'm just not. Like I said from the beginning, like to stay out of other people's business. The U.S. wants to be so involved in other countries' business that it's just crazy.
And
You don't think
about
we
what's
as
going on over here? That's what you're
yeah,
saying?
like instead of our economy right now and everybody's suffering right now, we've got a lot of shit that we got going on. You're sending aid to them. Let them deal with it, man.
I agree. I mean, at the end of the day, that's...
Yeah, I feel for people that are going through certain things, man, but like, yo, there's other countries in the world, man.
But see, I feel like at that moment, the reason they probably feel entitled is because they have blame. You know, everybody, all these countries are sharing whatever it's money, whether it's oil, whether it's something. You know, we're all communists to each other. We're all sharing each other, you know,
That's
whatever,
true.
something. So it's tough to just be like, you know what? I'm just going to overlook whatever circumstances you got going on. So I definitely, you know, commend, in a sense, the United States for doing that, because other countries don't just automatically do that with us.
Did you vote last election?
Yeah. Did I want to? No. Just being honest.
Who'd you vote for?
You can't ask somebody that.
Yeah.
I just damn nigga. I wanted to see if he was gonna tell me. I knew he was good. I thought you would say that though.
I just told you.
What?
I just told you simply.
What?
I voted.
Okay.
I didn't want to. So that should tell you.
He voted for Biden. He voted for Biden.
And you can think how you want
He
to.
didn't vote. He didn't vote.
I didn't vote.
Get his ass. He didn't vote.
But nah, you know what? I can respect that. You want to know
Nah,
why?
he
was
meant
somebody-
to though,
I
but he
meant to
didn't do
vote.
it.
But
I meant to vote.
you want to know why? Because at the end of the day, that's his choice. You know,
He wanted to vote though.
No, he wanted to. So want to and make a mistake and miss, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, the ones that don't vote, I feel like you should. And the reason why you should,
The people fought for your right to do that.
that, but not only that, they are the ones that always put their input in what's going on. And it's like, you didn't vote. It's like, bro, you didn't vote, shut that
Like you
hell
keep
up.
talking all this shit
Yeah.
about what you want changed, and you didn't even go to the
true.
fucking
So
polls.
if that's the case, go ahead and vote. Therefore, you have a right to put your input on. Whether it
What I
makes
think
a
about
difference or not.
politics in general, Deon, is that yes, our ancestors and everybody like you know in that sense have fought for pretty much your right to be able to come to this country and vote.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about even back in olden days when they had that 3/5 compromise.
3/5 of a man.
Yeah,
Jesus
so
Christ.
to coming to where we are now, I feel like a lot of politicians are one and the same in the sense that they'll just tell you what you want to hear. Joe Biden will tell you what you want to hear. Trump will tell you what you want to hear. They'll try to be the change and promote the change that you want, but when it's all said and done and you come into office, you won't hear anything. So in a sense, all politicians are crooks.
You know, it's gonna.
In my sense. And you
I
know
agree.
what?
I agree.
And
I
you
agree.
know what? The good politicians are legit good politicians.
They'll
There comes
never-
a time where they get corrupted or they get forced
They have
out
to.
or clapped.
Or if you stay true to being good and being a great politician, you'll never get to where you want to be.
You know what's crazy? You know what I look at politics now? I look at politics like religion.
In
Yeah.
what sense?
Yeah. No,
In every
it
sense.
is, yeah.
In every sense. In
Because
every
you're crucified based on your political beliefs and political affiliation. Like automatically, no matter what you may be, if I perceive you to be a Christian, you have this mindset. If I believe that you're a Muslim or
Every
atheist or anything like that, I perceive you to hold a certain mantra or a certain affiliation, a certain type of concept, just like political.
Yeah.
If you are automatically a part of a Democratic or Republican Party, you already know what's up. You already know who you're part of.
What religion do you identify with?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Christian.
Okay. So I'm the only fucking Buddhist here?
I mean, I guess so.
Shut up.
Look, I guess so, if that's what you choose. But you know what? Again, I'm one of those people. What you do is what you do. You know, what you believe is what you believe. I don't knock you. At the end of the day, we all bleed the same. We all breathe the same. You know, I'm one of those people. I don't see color. Now, I understand right from wrong. You know, do I teach my kids right from wrong? Yes. But do I teach them color? No.
Saw
Because-
pink on the inside, fuck what color the face is. Who said that?
You said it's all pink on the inside?
Saw pink on the inside, fuck what color the face is. It's
I don't
from
know.
a rap.
Who
Who said that?
I seen a few videos of some black.
Well, who
man
said that?
inside. That's kind of nasty.
It's J. Cole.
Hey,
J. Cole said that.
Yeah, that's nice.
This nigga Brad hate when I say some J. Cole shit. He hate that shit.
I said, yeah, that's nice.
I didn't know we was gonna do dick riding today.
I said one thing.
I'm playing.
I said one. You always do that. You always do that shit. Let's take it right here. That's
All right, I got here
this
this other article. I got here. Bill Gates plans. So he made the announcement, even though he said it multiple times. Bill plans to give away virtually all his 113 billion of his fortune.
Oh, I saw it.
So he announced that he would this week that he would be donating $20 billion to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and reiterated his pledge to give away virtually all his wealth and to the foundation.
Why?
That's his foundation, though.
He's giving back to his own foundation to write it off on taxes, to recoup the money again.
And
That's what I'm saying. Thank you for. I wouldn't have said it that way, but thank you for saying it that way.
And eventually drop off the list as the world's wealthiest people altogether, which he won't.
Thank you for pointing that out, Deon, because that's what I wanted to say, but it wouldn't have came out how you said it.
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
How do you donate your wealth to your own foundation?
That's selfish. First off, you mean to tell me you gonna take all your money, all your assets, give it to yourself? So what he's doing is, you know what? He's doing a business routine. That's what he's doing. That's business mindset. He's taking it out of his name, putting it in his business. So at this moment, his business is good. God forbid anything happens, his business go down.
Yeah.
His name is still good.
Are foundations considered a business?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all he's doing.
Depends if it's non-profit or profit.
I had to
but
think
even
about
if it isn't, it's still considered
because he
business.
can still write it off. Yeah, I had to think about that. Yeah, that's all he's doing. That's business. I'm about to do the same thing. I'm
Look at this nigga's hat.
I'm finna write my hat. I'm finna write my house, my car, put it all under my business.
That's a smart thing to do. I don't know what I think about this, man. Like you said, it's his
When
business.
you screenshotted it and saved it, what did you think about it? What was your thoughts?
I think, like, in the sense that he has done a lot of philanthropic stuff, but at the end of the day, it's still his own foundation, and it wasn't any other stuff that he
That's
donated.
weird. That's really
That's weird because if you're gonna give back, at least give back to a different community,
Or at least split it up.
Well, you know, if you giving back, because you know what, I can't say that because most people say give back to your own community. It's like give back to your own, but it's like how you do it, how you go, how do you give to yourself? How do you charitize yourself? You know, these pants look nice. I'm gonna give them to myself tomorrow.
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
For right now.
All right, guys. That's all we have for what's trending today.
The place was called Perch. Perch in downtown LA.
Oh, yeah. That is where we went. That is where we
My
went.
boy just texted me.
The restaurant.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a nice. Yeah, I think.
When I first went to LA downtown, the area I was in, it was pretty dirty. It was pretty dirty down there. I don't know what part it was. I just know it was downtown Los Angeles because it looked like New York, nigga. It looked like Manhattan.
Perch was nice, man.
Say I should have went through Inglewood.
Oh, I did.
Crenshaw.
I ain't stopped.
Did you go through Crenshaw?
I don't think Crenshaw.
We should have went to the Nipsey store. We didn't
It
do
was
that, man.
closed. It was
Oh, yeah,
closed.
yeah,
Yeah,
It
it
was still
definitely
closed.
been closed for sure. Nah, it's all the way closed. It ain't even gonna reopen no more.
All right, guys.
Come on now. Look at that motherfucking sunset.
Oh, that is the play. That rooftop shit was nice. Me and Brandon was in LA chilling with our niggas, but that shit was nice. We had some nice photos up there. and shit.
Up in the sky like that, it's beautiful.
It's nice.
Once you get back on the ground,
Just dirty. Before we get into music, we got a couple things here that we'll discuss. I have a question for you, gentlemen. If you won $1 million and only had 24 hours to spend it, you only have 24 hours to spend the entire $1 million. What are you buying? After 24 hours, the money's gone.
said only $1 million.
$1 million. 1 million straight. 1,000,000,000.
The stuff you go buy is done? Like that disappears?
No, I mean, you can keep it, but after 24 hours, the money disappears. You only got 24 hours to spend $1 million.
Art?
So what?
Art?
Art what?
Art.
Oh, art. What painting costs $1 million? Mona Lisa? How much is Mona Lisa worth?
Probably not even $1 million, bro. It's
That's a
probably
good
lot more.
question to look
It's probably
up.
like 13, 14.
For me,
It's probably even more than that.
How much is the Mona Lisa?
I wouldn't sit here and say I set off my family because it's tough to just give people money. I wouldn't do that.
I'm not doing
Y'all will never guess how much the Mona Lisa's worth.
that. 500 mil?
$900 million.
Damn.
For a fucking painting of a whore.
Oh, Back to the question. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would make a business move. I would definitely make a business move.
What too?
At least 200,000. What I would do is I open up a credit line. I open up multiple credit lines about 200,000. The reason why, them credit cards is gonna continue to have money on it. You know what I'm saying? So once I open up a credit line, at least 200,000.
Are they gonna give you that much credit?
No, multiple cards.
Okay.
200,000 multiple cards. You know what I'm saying? Because at this moment, I don't know. That's a lot of money, man. I have a lot of businesses. My family have a lot of business. Like, I'm not giving nobody money. Don't ask me for no type of thousands. Like, I wanna start my business. Cool. Let's just go start your business then. I'll pay for your business. Let's go ahead and do it like that. Therefore, you can create your own money. I don't want to just give you money.
All right. I have no idea what I would do in 24 hours.
I have me so many cars. I have me a few houses.
I think that it would be something. My answer, I think it would be something for an investment purposes. Because I mean, after 24 hours, I want the money to keep. I want the money to keep making money.
That's why I say credit cards. Because at that moment, I would have to use a credit card for something. Because I mean, that's how you stay rich.
The art answer was a good answer too. Your answer was a good answer.
Yeah, but the art is definitely smart.
I honestly don't know.
I would get land. I would go buy some land.
That might be something I'll do.
That'd be the first thing I do. I'll buy some land, and then with that land, I'll build a whole apartment complex.
But you would need the money to build the apartment complex.
That's what that money is for. You got $1 million, so why?
But you just bought the land. After
the
24 hours, the money's gone.
The land is cheap.
Yeah, but after 24 hours, the money's gone. You still need money to build the shit on the land.
No, the land is cheap. You pay the contractors, write a check, boom.
Okay, I understand that. What I'm saying is, after 24 hours, the money the $1 million is gone. You bought the land, but you still need money to build on the land.
I'm going to call the contractors. They're going to come out there. I'm writing them check at that particular moment. Put it in the account. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Money is good. But yeah, we got to get this going.
Don't do that.
Because think about it. You can't just go out here and buy a house in 24 hours. It's not possible. So that's why I say the only possible thing I can do is think about is putting money onto the credit cards. Therefore, with that credit,
yeah,
keep that going.
Still got a line of credit that you could just keep using.
Of course. You got multiple lines of credit at that moment. Multiple.
So if you could pick one thing, Brandon, what would it be? The art?
Nah, because you have to hold on to art for X amount of years.
No, I'm saying, but you would buy it. You would buy it with $1 million. You would buy the art. That's your final answer. If you had to pick one thing, you buy art with $1 million in 24 hours. Deep thought over there, brother.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Okay.
Art and land
Credit?
or something.
Yeah, be credit.
My answer is I don't know. Is that good?
You got to know something.
Yeah, you gotta know something. Can't just be like, I don't know.
I would buy. I don't know. I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying.
Later, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer later. Before you
Why
answer.
you always do that?
I don't know. Would you rather? We have a would you rather scenario before we get into music. Would you rather be chased by the feds or the cartel?
Feds.
I knew these niggas when I screenshot this shit. I said they're both gonna say the feds because nobody wants to be chased by the cartel.
Feds.
Why?
You already know why. You don't have to ask why.
The feds ain't. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's tough to say both because
the cartel gonna kill you.
Oh, they're not gonna kill you,
no
bro.
ifs, ands,
They
buts
gonna,
about
they
it.
gonna.
At least jail, you know, it's a possibility. You may live the next day, next week,
20 years,
next month. But the cartel's got you. Yeah, it's a wrap.
Well, the thing about the cartel is you can shoot them and kill them with no consequences. Like you can fight that off. You can't fight the feds.
No consequences. Oh, there's consequences. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you need a lot of ammo, but
do you know how much
you can shoot back at the cartels. What I'm saying, you can't shoot at the feds because you're gonna get more jail time.
I'm cool. I shouldn't have did the crime.
I think I'll take my chance with the cartel.
Damn, this man here.
They gotta find me. Yeah, they might cut my throat and fucking take my head off and fucking throw it
Bro,
to
it's
my
not just
kids.
you, it's your family too, bro. You gotta worry about that.
That one saying he didn't think that
Oh yeah, the family and shit too.
The cartel know where your people stay at. They get
Gonna find
everybody.
you homes.
And that they ain't gonna sit there and tell you, oh yeah, we gonna save her until you get back. They gonna get a slice. Almost.
Who do you think you could hire from the longest, the feds or the cartel?
Feds.
Y'all keep going to the feds.
Depending on how you living, man. You don't use no credit cards.
it's
You don't
true.
do anything. You know, you try to stay off of credit. Yeah, definitely like cards and stuff like that. You just use cash. Yeah, I think it's a possibility. Cartel, you can get away. I think you can get away with.
So
the
you
cartel.
rather deal with the cartel? That's what you telling me.
I think I'd rather take my chances with a cartel because there's no jail time behind it.
But you know, soon
I mean, if I murder a
soon
member, yeah.
as they see you,
Remember Sicario, right?
Yeah, the end. Yeah.
you know what's gonna happen as soon as they see you, right? As soon as they catch you. At least with jail, you know, it's a possibility of certain time you're gonna get. You have the possibility of seeing your family. You get some snacks. It's people on death row that got Xboxes in their jail cell.
But the feds are gonna find you. They have the
Yeah, they
technology
are.
to find
But
you.
that's it. That's all they're gonna do. They're just doing just their job.
Yeah.
The cartel is doing their job. Their job is to kill you. That's the big difference. He don't like his life.
All right, okay. I'll say the feds. I'll say the feds. What do y'all think? Would you rather be chased by the feds or the cartel? I think most sane people are gonna take the feds. I think most sane people are gonna pick that.
So.
All right, guys, we're gonna move into the music segment before we get into sports and the Q&A segment. The only thing that we really have for music, Jay-Z, the greatest rapper of all time, in my opinion. Why'd you do that?
Clear my throat.
When you did that when I said the greatest rapper of all time, like cat.
We keep
It
going.
was like cat. He says he's not retired, but he doesn't have any plans to make another album. I'm gonna play the audio here.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happens next. You know, I'm not actively making music or making an album or have plans to make an album, but I never want to say I'm retired. I just, you know, it's a gift, and who am I to shut it off? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like,
Damn.
it's open to whatever, and it may have a different form, a different interpretation. Maybe it's not an album. Maybe it is. I have no idea. But I just gonna leave it open.
I think I have a longer video.
No, I did. I tried that. I'm terrible at that.
I was about to say,
I found one thing.
because you
I'm
announced
terrible.
it.
Yeah.
You announced it.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said, I'm retired.
Yeah. That
You
was.
made the world say, oh,
Yeah.
damn, farewell.
I just needed a break.
Okay.
But I really thought that, I was really burnt out that time. I was releasing an album every year, 96, 97, 98. And then in between that, soundtracks, other people's albums, Rockefeller, touring,
Yeah.
like back to back. And I just looked up one day and I was like, I'm tired. I had never been on a vacation till like, I want to say 2000.
He's talking about around the Black Album when he retired after the Black Album in 2003.
I never understood when they say I don't have a vacation. All y'all show us is a good time.
I
on
saw
vacation.
Snoop Dogg said that this was the first time he's ever been on vacation in his life.
I don't understand that. Like when y'all show y'all pictures of y'all going, I get it may be work, but that's the type of that's what you do. When you go over there, there's no such thing as vacation when you're a celebrity because wherever you go, even at vacation, you're a fan. Someone's a fan. Someone wants a picture, so your job never stops.
That's why you gotta want the money without the fame.
That's exactly what has to happen.
Facts.
But at the end of the day, if you are leaving America, most Americans is gonna say, "What? That's vacation."
That's vacation, yeah.
If you leave out the states and people ain't been out the states, they gonna say
That's
that's vacation. So at the end of the day, especially when y'all show these cars, y'all show these luxury houses, y'all show these over the country just beautiful scenery, you are on vacation.
That shit with Snoop Dogg was kept. You saw that, right? That he said that? That shit
Nah,
was
I
kept.
didn't
He
see
said
that.
this was like within the past month. He said he just took the first vacation in his life. Snoop Dogg.
No,
That's
I didn't
cap.
see that. But I guess I would have to understand if he's saying taking a vacation, meaning I'm not using social media, I'm not checking my phone.
I think they mean
I'm
like
not-
time off from their
That's what I'm saying.
profession.
Completely everything. Meaning I don't even want to use.
But
my
I still
phone.
think that's cap.
That's
Snoop
tough.
Dogg?
Yeah, you're still gonna be noticeable.
Would y'all want one more Jay-Z album? Jay-Z hasn't released an album in 5 years. 2017 444 was released. That was his last album. Would y'all still want one more Jay-Z album?
I mean, for me, I'm not gonna sit here and say it doesn't matter, but that's just like if I'm not gonna get another Wayne album,
Wayne is done to me.
then Jay-Z is done to me.
I feel like Jay-Z is still... I can still listen to Jay-Z now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If Jay come out with something, I'm not gonna disclose it at all. I'm definitely gonna listen to it. But
You be?
I'll listen to it. I don't want it.
What age is too old to still be rapping? Jay-Z is 52 years old. He'll be 53 on December 4th of this year. What age is too old to still be rapping?
Depends on context.
I'm gonna say
If it's doing future style, yo, you should have just stopped, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
If it's Jay style, it's like age like fine wine, like you.
He can still rap
Steady
at
rapping,
60?
yeah.
Do we still want to hear Jay-Z rapping at 60 years old?
Not necessarily, but if he can do it, that's dope. I feel like if his music gonna sell better than the younger artists, his
At
fans
60.
is always gonna be his fans. That's dope.
I don't want to hear a 60-year-old nigga rapping, bro.
But it depends on what the content. Like for I you know what? I can't say that. I agree to what you're saying because Beyonce, that's how it was for me. It's like in the beginning, it was not positive, but you know her.
For Beyonce?
Yeah, like
Well, that's two different things, though.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I had to think about what he was saying about being 60. How I feel about Beyonce when she, you know, Dangerous in Love, all that.
Yeah.
That's her music. That's her thing. But then when she started doing a little bit more dancing, showing a little bit more body, doing this, trying to keep up with the younger ones,
Yeah.
it was just like, whoa, wait a minute, you stepping out of your lane a little bit. That's for me. That's how I took it. And for the women, they probably took it like, oh my God, she's evolving, and I can understand as a fan. But at the same time, as a person that's just like, I don't know, you might need to sit it down. I kind of look at it, 60 years old, you might need to sit it down, my boy.
I don't want to hear a nigga rapping at 60.
You know what I'm saying? You might need to sit it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Why does it seem like Beyonce's been getting finer?
Black don't crack.
Her
That's
titties
tough,
are like
man.
getting bigger as
First
she's
off-
getting older.
Wow.
I mean, they are.
That's just that powder drying up.
What age is too old to be rapping? Does context? It depends on context.
Depends on context for me.
For sure. Definitely depending on the context.
I'm all for one more Jay-Z album. You said yes to.
I'm cool with it, for sure.
444 was a very informative album because he was spitting some knowledge on 444.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Is 440? Somebody said 444 is Jay-Z's best album.
No.
No,
Absolutely not.
I don't even know what Jay-Z's best album would be. Well, I wouldn't say 444. I definitely wouldn't say that. That's really all we have for music, guys. That's all we got. Brent, I don't know how to say his name. Is it Brent Fayez? I don't know. His album is out.
Brent Fayez.
His album is out right now, Wasteland. Drake didn't get arrested last night. There was rumors that Drake got arrested in Sweden for weed. That was false. Why niggas be lying? Why do niggas lie?
I don't know.
Yeah, because it was coming out last night. Because before I went to bed, I saw that. It was saying Drake got arrested in Sweden for weed. And then, you know what I was going to say? I was like, this is going to be an interesting situation compared to the Brittney Griner situation. But it didn't really happen, so you can see how that.
Nah, man. First off, even if that was the case, man, they're not gonna keep Drake. That's Drake.
Exactly the point I was going to make. Drake, if he did get arrested last night for weed, he would have been out today in Sweden. Today.
That's Drake. He would have been out 2 hours after that.
Okay, but why is it not the same for Brittney Griner? We gonna get into sports right now. Good segue. Good segue into sports.
It's just not the same.
Why? Why is it not the same? Because he's a man and he has more money than Brittney Griner?
Nah, but unfortunately, I believe sex
More
may play
pool.
a part. Unfortunately, pool definitely plays a part. Man, you got the key to the city, brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Matter of fact, the first thing I had for sports wasn't even Brittney Griner, but we'll get into it now. That's a good segue. I saw this report today. It says Brittney Griner, she reportedly, keyword, had a doctor's note for cannabis. Her defense shared a medical letter amid her Russian trial. The drug possession trial for WNBA star Brittney Griner resumed on Friday with her lawyer presenting evidence from a physician that could work in her favor. Griner's defense attorney shared a letter in a court from an Arizona doctor who suggested she used the cannabis oil that landed her behind bars in Russia. Griner's attorney shared with the Russian court a U.S. doctor's letter recommending the athlete use medical cannabis to treat pain.
First off, it's a scam. It should have been said that from the very beginning. That's what it was. They had a letter.
But if that was the case, does Russia give a fuck about a doctor's note from America?
Probably definitely don't give a fuck about it. But however, I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, you go over there and that's how they treat you. They're just trying to prove a point with her, and it's messed up.
We talked about that last week with
That's
Ryan.
That's messed up. Like, I don't know.
If this is true, should she be released from jail
She should
immediately?
have been released.
Yeah, we should.
For sure. She definitely needs to be released.
But
Like
why?
I said, I thought it was initially that was just like pounds of perp fucking she brought in there or some shit.
Correct.
no,
Like, it,
no,
like
it
oh,
wasn't.
she had a whole bunch. When I found out it was a little bit of oil, man, come on, that's.
But like Brandon made this point last week, different countries have different
You should know
rules
that
and
kind of shit, but-
restrictions. Like Russia, it's Russia. It's not America. It's Russia.
But I would forget. I would be more inclined. Like, let me clarify last week. I'd be more inclined to forget about a pen than I'd forget about like a whole bag of tree.
Yeah, a whole pound of Kush.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I agree.
Talking about how small they are and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They probably just looking for a reason.
that's it. That's all it is. Like, oh, we got us a star, got a superstar.
Yeah.
You know, and then on top of that,
But like I said, you gotta know. You pack your luggage, man. You gotta know what you bringing over there. You know, a lot of countries, it's not sweet out here. You know.
Did y'all see the
No, I didn't.
for the the WNBA All Star game? How small the MVP trophy was?
nah, I didn't.
It was like the size of this mic, probably smaller.
That's crazy.
Okay,
Probably the size of this cup.
It's
And
recognition,
she was
though.
like this with the trophy, the one that won MVP. She was like, I swear, it wasn't this small, but she was like this.
Yeah,
Smile.
nah, it's recognition though.
The NBA MVP trophy is not the All Star game MVP trophy is not that small.
Do they do numbers like the NBA?
No, they don't.
All right then.
You still gonna check.
They gonna get him. Women get him. I
How
didn't
you gonna
say
get
it.
me, bro?
But
I'm
you
just saying, bro. It's just a fact.
You still gonna check.
Unless you're generating the amount of traffic correlating to the NBA to get paid like that, then I'm sorry. You definitely deserve it. You definitely deserve to get paid equally with men, but you have to be able to generate the same type of marketing and the type of buzz and all that kind of type to go in, you know, to demonstrate to the people.
Have you seen Joanna, man?
Right. Yes.
I haven't seen
Definitely-
Joanna, man.
Definitely seen Joanna, man. But no, I agree to what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like, you know, some type of equal rights got to start somewhere.
I have to fucking pee.
But
I'm not saying that it shouldn't be equal rights, but is it equal on the playing field as far as
It's not.
Marketing.
It's
Nah,
not.
marketing-wise,
No,
no,
it's not.
absolutely
But
not.
they
Absolutely.
still play the professional sport.
So
I
And most
understand that.
most
I get
professional
that,
athletes
bro.
are getting
how
paid
much
guap.
money- How much money it is for a trophy? That's what I'm saying.
That's true. That's true.
You telling
Most
me they
professional
can't
athletes are
have-
getting paid.
I'm not
guap.
saying that certain things can't change. I'm not saying that, but like
At
for
least
the
the
general
trophy.
aspect of like promotion
Yeah,
of women's sports and all that
promotion-wise,
kind of stuff, like
right.
it needs to be done better.
No, it just need. I mean,
And if they really gave her that kind of a trophy, that's fucked up. Cause we talking about like a bigger trophy like this level for fucking men. Like come on,
It's not. It ain't that big. It ain't that
it's
big.
big. No,
It's like this big.
It's like
The-
The,
this
the
big,
All Star
bro.
Game MVP trophy is like this big.
Yeah, but
Okay,
the
but that
main
compared to
championship
this
trophy
shit?
is like this big.
But we talking
bro.
about
That
the
thing-
All Star Game. MVP
Okay, the
trophy.
All Star trophy is bigger than his mic.
Yeah, it is for the NBA.
So come on, you can do the same thing for the WNBA, man. Come on, put some respect on them. Women, unfortunately, if in WNBA, you got to wear some tighter shorts.
All right, I'm gonna go pee in a minute.
No.
I'm gonna let y'all talk.
No.
But I'm gonna play audio from Jake Paul. He responded to
Tommy Fury.
a tweet. No, that what's the nigga's name? The Irish guy.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor pretty much tweeted Jake Paul saying he's a nobody. I want to go to the exact tweets.
I know
What's
you ain't
his
playing
name?
that video that we was talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that. Conor McGregor
Package don't fly.
tweet. What package?
What's the package out there?
Yeah,
That shit gone.
What package is there?
Fucking Roach got it.
you know my package.
I gotta. Oh, okay, yeah. No, you should be alright. You should be good. I don't have the tweets here, but he pretty much said that Conor McGregor tweeted that Jake Paul was pretty much a nobody. He responded on a private plane. Jake Paul.
Conor McGregor need to go see his ass, man.
Jake Paul responded. Let me see. I'm gonna play what he said. We're gonna play it. Pretty
This
long.
interview. Conor McGregor just tweeted at me because of this interview.
He has to get active again. You know, who knows when that's going to happen.
These are his tweets, and here's my response. Conor,
Oh wait, he
Conor.
put the tweets up. Damn. Hold
Who
on.
knows when that's
Fuck.
going
No, I gotta pause it.
to happen.
These are his tweets.
You've got 2 fights and done 70K by. You're a flop kid, a nobody. That's what Conor McGregor said. So this is Jake Paul's response. We gotta talk about
Connor. You're more active on Twitter than you are in the octagon. Stop taking Trenbolone and start taking fights. You're more actively cheating on your wife than you are in the octagon. Your priorities are mixed up. Put down the bottle and get back to fighting. You haven't won a fight in 5 fucking years, and the last time you did was against Cowboy Cerrone, who hasn't won a fight against anyone since fighting you. I'm a nobody, you say in this tweet. Well, yeah, you're right. I'm just a fucking kid from Ohio. I really am a nobody, but this is where you fought your 6th fight. There's literally 2 people in the crowd. And this is where I'm going to be fighting my 6th fight. Madison Square Garden, the mecca of boxing. August 6th. I know you'll be watching, kiddo.
It's actually the mecca of basketball, but I'll let you get that one.
Here's another fun fact. In your 18th fight, you made $150,000. In my 5th fight, I made $15 million. You want to talk about pay-per-view buys? Nate Robinson, $1.8 million. Ben Askren, $500,000. Tyron Woodley won, $500,000. Tyron Woodley 2. No one even wanted to see that fight. And we got 200,000 pay-per-view buys. In the last 5 years, you've had 0 pay-per-view buys because you don't fucking fight. You have a lot to say about me, but I'm sharing millions of dollars with underpaid fighters while you're sharing hookers with Dana White.
That's Connor McGregor for real. He's in the bed with the bitch.
Sorry, Connor. I know your PR team is trying to hide that video. You shouldn't have fucked with me, Connor. This is my game. There's a new king in town. I'm running shit now. What's up, Connor? What's up? What's up? Last year, I won that year.
I'm gonna go pee. Brandon, react.
Damn, bro. He was saying a lot of facts in that, but he shouldn't have brought up his wife, bro. That's going too far, dog.
Definitely no.
He definitely was saying a lot of factual stuff about like him not fighting. I just don't think that Conor McGregor has that fight in him anymore. Like I think he's just about the money, bro. Now he is, and just and it's true. Like he's, Paul is marketing himself well to put himself in a position to make money, bro. He's doing what he needs, even though it's fighting people that aren't really boxers and stuff like that. He's doing what he needs to do to make money, and I mean I agree with it to that fault. But like you putting a video of him and somebody that's not his wife, that's crazy. Unless it's good marketing, because then they gonna fight.
That's definitely marketing at the end of the day, and I mean that's just using ammunition. Yeah. At this day, it's like you talking crap, but you got those skeletons in the closet. We ain't boys for me to hold it in.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use it against you. But it's definitely wrong for him to talk about his wife. I feel like he could have left her out. He didn't have to use her as a pawn, but when you really think about the boxing, especially in the pre-boxing when they're weighing out and doing everything, they talk a lot of crap.
They do.
They talk a lot of crap about
That's
each
what sells
other.
fights, though.
So at the end of the day, I feel like it's just a marketing scheme.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's just a marketing scheme. What you think, buddy? Feel better?
Feel a lot better. Conor McGregor is never fighting Jake Paul. It's never gonna happen. He's not gonna do that.
It'll be cute.
Yeah, but he's never gonna do that. All right, repeat everything you just said. Go ahead, Brian.
Nah.
Repeat though. Why not? I need to hear what you said to give context behind. More context.
It is okay.
Said no more. It's okay. Sorry. What's the next fight that's coming up? The one we're waiting for?
Ryan Garcia, Fortuna.
Who he fighting?
Fortuna.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Fortuna.
Fortune 500. What? What's his name? Fortuna.
I think
Tuna
it's this
fish?
week. Is this guy right here? I think it's this tomorrow. Actually.
It's tomorrow?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is $69.99 pay-per-view.
I'm not paying for that.
Yeah, you can.
I have suchandsuch.com. I'm not gonna say it.
Yep. I know what it is.
Ryan Garcia. What is it?
I'm not gonna say it.
Put the mics on mute.
What are you talking about?
Da.
How you doing?
He's not fighting tomorrow, is he?
Yeah.
This tomorrow. They did a press pre-weigh-in and stuff. So this
How
tomorrow.
old is Ryan Garcia?
Not gonna lie.
Damn, that nigga's young.
Definitely starting to get a little hungry.
Yeah, we only got one more
Throw
second.
that out there.
That's all we got for sports, guys. I hope Brandon did a boxing deep dive for you. Did you do a deep dive?
Not really. I mean, well, all I said is they're not gonna fight.
The mid-dive?
I don't think they're gonna fight. Even though he did cross the line about talking about his wife. Everything else he was right.
Yeah, that's some hoe shit. Yeah, that's what I want to say. That's some hoe shit, bro. You don't ever bring up anything. If it has everything to do with boxing, sure, bring up all that boxing shit. But anything that has to do with that man's personal life, don't bring that shit up. That's some hoe shit, bro. He's just doing that shit to make him respond. That's what hoe niggas do. That's why I want to see Jake Paul lose so bad, because he does hoe nigga shit.
Wow.
He does, though. Does he not?
I agree. I agree.
Like, he does. I was trying to make sure I wasn't tripping. Like, he does whole shit. Like, this nigga's looking up restaurants. This nigga's that hungry.
Who? Oh.
All right, guys, we're gonna get into the Q&A segment to close out this episode. We just hit beyond an hour and a half, so we're gonna close this episode out in the Q&A segment. This is the thing that we had to discuss here.
Okay.
If you have anything that you want us to discuss for the Q&A segment, make sure you send that over to socialjunkiePod@gmail.com, socialjunkiepod@gmail.com. We don't read your names, just your gender if it relates to the question. Still a lot in here, brother.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You want no more? You want some? Bruh, you said you're not taking it home, right?
He says a lot.
Oh, that was it. Damn, it felt like a lot. I guess the bottle's just heavy. That's it. I'll drink the rest of it.
Enough for a spit.
All right, guys. socialjunkiePod@gmail.com for your questions. I have 2 actually, but we'll save the next one that I have for next week. We'll save the second one for next week. This one here, I feel like this is a good debate amongst 3 men, 3 real niggas, 3 real niggas. Damn, this nigga did me dirty.
I'm playing.
This guy.
My God, come on, don't do me like that.
Man.
I don't have the video here because this is from another podcast, but I thought it was a good discussion topic. How do you guys feel? Pretty much the quote says, "I'm not cutting off my male best friend for you." This is from a woman. How do you feel about getting into a relationship with a woman that has a male best friend? How do you guys feel about that? Like, say, like, this has been her male best friend for, like, over 5 years. How do you guys go into a relationship with a girl who has a male best friend that she talks to almost every day? Is that not a good question?
That's a great question, but at the same time, I
feel some type of way, bro. I don't know.
I would.
But she knew him before you. She knew before you.
I get that.
Okay.
But it still wouldn't make you feel comfortable, especially when it comes down to problems and stuff like that. You figure if you're having problems between you and your women, the first person that a woman goes to is their best friend and stuff like that. And if it's a man, how do you know that he's not putting stuff in her ear and he doesn't secretly want to be, have something more? Because that man could have been the person that's been stuck in the friend zone forever.
Oh, that's the same answer you had?
I mean, ultimately, my fiance is my best friend. So that right there is tough to say. I just could imagine, when she was in other relationships, them knowing about me, how they might have felt.
Okay, so you're saying that you were your fiance's best friend, but y'all ended up together. So we're saying a whole another man as a best friend before you got into it.
So what I'm saying is vice versa. If I took myself out of the position I was in and put myself in issues, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like
You saying if your woman saw you having a woman best friend?
So for instance, the question is, if my lady right now has a male best friend,
right?
How would I feel?
Right.
I wouldn't like it because I was that male best friend.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And the
So
reason
you
why
was trying to get them buns.
Nah, I wasn't trying to get the buns. Me and her was literally best friends, but it was just the fact of, like he said, if
you weren't trying to get them buns?
She was in New York at the time.
Oh, okay. You didn't tell me that.
So it's like one of those things. At the end of the day, if she's having an issue with her guy friend, of course she's gonna seek information from her male best friend. Now, I can only tell her how I felt about a situation if I can relate to the situation. Of course, you put your input in. But now at that moment, you gotta think about it, man. If she's going through a bad time and you say something good and it sounds good, you see?
I guess a better question is, do you proceed going further with this woman knowing that she has a male best friend? Do you guys proceed going further?
It depends on your attitude, too. Let's back it up. Okay.
It would depend on the circumstances, me knowing this person, because
you'd have to meet him.
It had to be more than that.
You'd have to meet him?
What are we doing? That's what
do you mean?
What are we doing? Is this a relationship? Meaning
you're trying to see if you're going to actively pursue a relationship with this woman, but you know she has a male best friend. So you are trying to see if you're going to actively take that next step.
So right now we're just talking.
Yeah, you guys are in the talking stage, but you're trying to see if you're going to take that next step. But do you keep going, trying to pursue that relationship with her, knowing that she has a male best friend?
I personally, I think I would keep going, but it would really have to come down to like me peeping to see how reaction between them goes down.
Do you ask her? I need both of your answers for this question. Do you ask her if she fucked him?
Yes. If there's ever been any type of relationship or anything like that, yes. Because that's a deal breaker. If there's any type of history or any type of like kissing, anything like that, it's a dub. That's it.
You, Deon?
No more.
I mean, I definitely agree with what he's saying. I feel like you can ask that question, but it's going to be multiple responses depending on the person that you're dealing with. You're going to have someone that may feel disrespected by the question.
I agree with that.
But if they feel disrespected by the question, that's a red flag already there, bro.
I mean, yeah, but you got to think about it. This world is sensitive.
And women are sensitive. Oh my God, that's my best friend. Why the fuck would you ask me some shit like that?
Yeah.
But that's true because it's as simple as a yes or no, though.
I mean, I agree to what you're saying. Yeah. It's just
we all men, though.
Yeah. However, you gotta look.
Why she act like that? She get
okay, so vice versa, you flip it. You know, how would your girl feel if you got a female best friend? You know, and
we changing it up now because how would I feel?
It's the same thing, though.
No, how would I feel if she asked me the question? I would answer.
How would you think she'd feel?
I understand that, but
so
what I'm saying is...
So if you did, right, let's say you smash, right, and she asked you, and you be like, yeah, I smashed. What do you think she gonna feel about
Of course she gonna feel some type of way. Of course she is.
So vice versa, you're saying you'll feel the same way that she'll feel, for sure.
Yeah.
That's respect. That's respect. I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair to say.
So if she smashed him, there's no...
No, it's definitely no.
That's what I'm saying. But I said that initially. Like, I said it, yeah.
For me, I didn't smash.
Okay,
so
but you know what, guys?
That didn't smash?
Even if she says no, we're not even going to believe her. So what difference does it make if she says yes or no? Because even if she says no...
That's why I said it comes down to the importance of seeing how the relationship plays out. See how close they actually are.
You'd have to be around them.
Well, you're around the girl.
That's awkward, though.
Yeah, but how does that work? Would you sit there and she says, oh, yeah, my best friend about to come pick me up and take me to lunch.
Oh, yeah?
Hey! Look, she says he gonna take me to lunch. How do you feel? Do you sit there and say, all right, let me go take a shower and get ready to go with y'all? Oh, no. It's just me.
I don't know how it plays out.
I'm saying.
I would have to know the person deeper than a quick conversation.
At the end of the day, there's no best friend. If I'm with you, I am your best friend. I am your man. At the end of the day, you're not about to go not to say nowhere like that. I don't want to control. We should be able to have friends, and I think it also falls into trust. You know, if she already tells you from the beginning, hey, I have a male best friend. If she comes off with the energy of already you knowing, I feel like you got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? But if she comes off with the intent to hide, not really telling you, you got to secretly find out, then at that moment, yeah, I feel like you got to worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the video so I can play what this person says. Here they are right here.
I already know. Is it a woman that's gonna say it?
Nah, yeah, it's a girl.
Okay,
she said that she's not cutting off her male best friend. She's not doing that. She says, I'm not cutting off my male best friend for you.
Yeah, because
because you built a relationship with that person.
Fuck, I can't find the video.
You definitely can't expect her to do that. You definitely can't.
For sure. I don't expect.
But that's on you. That's on you meeting somebody that's gonna accept that. You know?
And you know what's crazy though? I'm not gonna go into depth with it, but I had a situation like that.
Mm-hmm.
That they wanted me to stop being friends with my best friend.
With your girl.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow. But at the same time, I did it because of the sake of the relationship. You know, you kind of have a relationship, so it's like,
yeah.
I respect my relationship.
Yeah.
And you know, with doing that, we had to stop being friends. I feel like that sucks. You know.
Yeah, because it's not fair.
It's definitely not fair. It's like you should trust me. So it's like, you know. I feel like it goes both ways. That's why I said I've been on the opposite end on both fields.
I feel like that's how my ex was. She was trying to get to be. And I feel like now my girl is like my current relationship right now, my relationship. She understands the importance of having my friends. Yeah. As in how vital my friends are as far as into my future.
Facts.
Because they're here to stay, you know?
I understand.
It ain't shit like they just gonna be... Because me and P, we have friends that have been our friends, but, you know, they ain't here no more. They ain't, you know, we don't mess with them around with them around. We was buddy at the time, bro.
Right,
we was cool at the time, man. And
Yeah.
shit changed just like that. But our main core, we've stayed friends for this long, so I don't see it transitioning any type of other way.
Right.
And somebody has to accept that because a lot of women, in my opinion, they don't really have... And, I mean, to be honest, in all truth of what I see, like, based on my perspective, me entirely, I don't think women have really true best friends that are women.
Yeah, I mean, you have some and very far in between.
Right.
Like my fiance, she actually has a best friend that's like, you know, like honestly, they've been best friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Genuine friends. That's dope to me. But I do agree to what you say. Not too many females have long-term female friends, and it's because, you know, they grow up.
Yeah.
See different eye to eye. You know, things go left, but that's.
But the
really
same
crazy.
thing is the same thing with men. But the thing is, we don't cut each other off of that.
Not just over something small. It has to take. It has to be something serious, and even still, I don't know. I feel like men definitely have longer friendships than women. When it comes to like a best friend.
Yeah.
Because we can become cool with niggas so quick. Like I seen the TikTok where niggas is walking by each other every day on the street, and then a week later them niggas is cool going to the bar and shit. Because men, we can get cool with a nigga just off a basic conversation. Like, hey bro, you play Xbox? Hey bro, you watch the game the other day, bro? Like that's how niggas just click, and niggas just can become cool like that. Women can't often do shit like that.
You wanna know why? And I'm going to shut up any woman that's gonna try to say any difference. Competition.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
We're not in competition with
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I may see a man.
Sometimes niggas are.
Like, for instance, when we seen Buddy with the Jordans, I went back to him and was like, hey, bro, what is them? I'm like, them are cold.
Who? What?
Some guy at the job had the Jordans.
Oh, yeah.
He
I
had
remember that, yeah.
Some type of fives.
Some fives. And I thought they were fake, but them shits was real. We looked them up. Them shits real.
They were cold.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I think women are starting to come around with announcing if another woman steps in the room, she's probably gonna be like, "Oh, she's beautiful." Yeah. But it's really tough to say in far in between if it's gonna be legit, meaning she's really gonna feel actual behind it.
What was I gonna say though? Oh, I haven't been answering many of the questions. I've been having y'all answer the questions. But yeah, this situation, I would be very skeptical about this because it's just like, I don't know what the extent of the relationship is. And like I said earlier, a woman, if she says no, I'm going to think it's a lie. And if she says yes, I'm going to feel a certain way. Like, okay, I'm not going to pursue a relationship with you if you've already fucked this nigga. Why would I do that? That doesn't make sense. So I think either way, it's just like, that's a tough situation to be in. Especially if it's like somebody that you've been friends with over 5 years.
And I definitely wouldn't expect you to cut that off for like a relationship with me. I definitely wouldn't expect you to do that.
And then like Deon said, like when shit happens with us, who you going to? This nigga. I don't know if it's Deon or you, but one of y'all said that.
Yeah, it was
like,
me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You go to this nigga and then it's like,
that's my
oh,
name.
fuck that nigga, man. That nigga ain't shit, man. He shouldn't have did that to you. Come over to my crib. We can talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, no, just in the bed. Yeah.
Like Eddie Murphy did, swinging his dick.
What you gonna say? Hey, man, who that up back there eating that chicken?
What's wrong with him eating a couple pieces of chicken?
What's
wrong with him eating a couple of pieces of chicken?
The question I asked you earlier. What was the question I asked you earlier? Fuck, man.
I don't remember.
Fuck. My memory is
what
so
we eat?
fucking bad. Damn, my memory's so
Stupid or something, boy?
I asked you a question at work earlier that was close to this. Fuck. I can't remember. Fuck! The shit was right there and I fucking lost it, guys. I'm sorry.
Your memory,
I wanted to ask Brandon, though.
Your memory, bro, tripping.
It was something about something.
I don't remember what something was, but it's something.
Listeners out there, what do y'all think? What was the question I was supposed to answer again earlier? Oh, how would I spend $1 million in 24 hours? I'd buy a bunch of gum. I don't know. I still don't know the answer to that. $1 million in 24 hours? I don't know. I have no idea what I buy. Maybe it would be land, though. Because when you said land, I was like, you know what? That's a good answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
I'd buy some land. But then
real estate.
Yeah, it'd be some real estate shit. It would be something that I would make sure that would appreciate in value, like art or land or. I saw a video of Quavo talking about this was the smartest I've ever heard Quavo speak. Yes, you saw that one, right? That was the smartest I've ever heard him speak before. I've never heard him sound like that before. Yeah. But is it true that the original watches without diamonds, they are worth more money than the bust downs?
Correct.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Who taught him that?
Bust down on like a rollie?
Takeoff taught him that?
If
you have a relationship with them apparently.
Yeah, in the beginning, they actually I saw Takeoff was talking about the Plain Jane. And you gotta think about it, you know, you got
That's what a Plain Jane is?
Yeah, you got Jay-Z.
I thought it was a woman.
Nah,
I'm joking. I swear I'm joking. I'm joking.
Jay-Z, all of them, you know, they talk about the Plain Janes. You know, them plain ones really, because you're not depreciating. It's like a car. You get you a car, you keep it stock, it's gonna sell. But once you change out the motor, once you cut this, once you change out the radio, you taking that original from it.
What was the fucking question I asked you earlier, bro?
Brother, man, I don't remember. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna remember when we get done. That's all we got for the Q&A segment, guys. Again, if you have anything you want to send it to socialjunkeypod@gmail.com and let us know your opinions on that question, fellas, about the male best friend thing. That may be a question that we take to the streets. How do you feel about a girl you're trying to pursue having a male best friend? I don't know, man. It's just, oh my god. You never dealt with that? Before we close, you never dealt with that?
I don't think I've ever dealt with that.
No.
I told you I was the best friend, so I couldn't.
I've
imagine how they felt.
never had a female best friend that was that close to me going into a relationship. I've never had that happen. I'll say that much. Have you?
A female best friend?
A female best friend that you had to tell your significant other about, like, hey, this is my friend, such and such.
Yeah.
Like
That was my ex. I was like, we were best friends. Like, bro, I used to be on the phone with her while we be in the bed. FaceTime. Be sitting right there. FaceTime.
And your girl be right there?
They'd be sitting there talking, having a full conversation. Because that was my best friend before you came about. You know what I'm saying?
Did it
Before
work out?
Between me and my ex. That's why my
Well,
ex.
obviously it did, but
Hey,
but it wasn't
me and
because
my
of
best-
that.
Nah, it wasn't because of that. But at the end of the day, I feel like, hey, man, the world is what it is. But I feel like when you're in a relationship, you need to definitely be friends. Not, I wouldn't say first because, that just depends on y'all.
We always say that.
I feel
Build
like
a
you
friendship
definitely-
first
should.
before you get
I feel like
somebody.
you definitely should, but
That's what I had did.
That makes it easier. It makes it a lot easier to communicate. If you know how to communicate with your best friend, you should be able to communicate. All this is a title. That's the thing. That's what this world gets stuck on, titles.
Yeah.
It's nothing. You treat this person, you meet this person one day, you treat that person like that every single day. Only thing that changes the title. It goes from a friendship to a relationship to a fiance to a wife. More titles, more duties.
More duties? I thought you meant like duties, like
duties. Meaning at this moment, once you become my wife. 9 times out of 10, we probably got kids. Now we sharing the bills in a sense. Meaning I'm taking care of whatever, you taking care of this. We are now financially combined. We're spiritually combined. Physically, mentally. It comes deeper than just the. Yep. True.
My niggas. My guys, man.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I missed that one.
This guy.
Got him.
If you made this far as episode, we appreciate y'all. We fuck with you.
Got him.
This is episode 143 of Social Junkie Podcast. I'm really mad I couldn't remember that question that I was trying to ask Brandon. I'll remember it later, though. This is Currency Biscayne Bay. Shout out to my nigga Currency, man. Got the opportunity to meet that brother a month or two ago. Shout out to that brother as always, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys, watching on YouTube. Salute to our YouTube community. Thank you, everybody out there that subscribed to the channel. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I go by the name of P. That's Deon. One more dab.
I go by the
That's
name
Brandon.
of
Thank you to Deon. Thank you to the listeners worldwide. We appreciate every single person, man. Episode 144 is going to be next week. Brandon got some shit to do. I'm finna go get something to eat. Me and Deon finna go get some food.
Hook it up.
Shout out to our nigga Ryan as always. We love you, brother. Shout out my nigga Cliff. Shout out my kids. Shout out Deon kids. Shout out Brandon's future kids.
Shout out my kids and my lady. Yes,
Shout out Khalid.
Be back next week, guys.
Shout out Khalid.
Shout out who?
Khalid, remember?
Oh my damn, bro. Fuck, I didn't write it down. You told me to write it down. I'm gonna do it next week. though.
It's terrible.
'Cause I didn't write it down. I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna tell him though. I'm gonna do it next week, guys. Be back next week, man. Social Junkie Podcast, man.
The style of a stockbroker, storytelling, weed slinging.